Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, got another episode of Tell and Show. I'm going to tell you about the bike, then I'm going to show you the bike. Anyway, before we get started with that, I got to give you a shout out to a good buddy of mine, Mr. Brandon. He has a Facebook page, Instagram, and his YouTube channel. He sent me some stickers and a very cool tool. He's like myself. He does a lot of small engine mechanic stuff, and he posts a lot of that stuff, which I don't. I do the mini bike thing. But he sent me a very cool tool that I haven't got a chance to use yet, but it's very handy because I could see how this tool would work extremely well for getting cables off. But anyway, let me show you what he sent me and the stickers. Very cool stuff. Anyway, he laser or 3D printed this tool, and basically if you have a on cables on lawnmowers and stuff like that, tillers, whatnot, there's some little prongs you got to push down in order to get the cable to unlock. So he come up with this fancy gadget. It's got a little slot in it. You slide it right over, and it depresses the little tabs or ears, I guess you could call them, and then lets you take the cable right out of the housing. And I fought with them for many years, just with needle nose pliers and whatever else. So kind of excited to use this. Very cool. So make sure to check him out. Send me some awesome stickers. See if I can get you one up here. So there it is. BS Small Engines. Let's go fix it. Like I said, I'm going to leave you his link in description. And he can make these for you. I'm not sure what he charges, but they're very cool. He even had a video where he was smashing with the hammer trying to break it to see how durable it was. So, yeah, I think that thing, it'd probably outlast you and me both. And he even put his, it's kind of hard to see, which you probably can't see it, but he laser, well, probably turn it around if you could see it. Put his trademark right there on the front of it. That's pretty cool. So, man, thanks very much, Brandon. Greatly appreciate it. Like I said, if y'all need one of these things, you work on lawnmowers and whatnot, you want some cool stickers, I'll leave you his links and all of his good stuff below. Go check my boy out. Tell him Rick sent you. And now we got that done. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. This is one of the very first mini bikes that I put together. I got two years and years ago. I was watching different things on Facebook or YouTube channels, and when I first started getting in with the mini bike racing guys, I went and bought two bikes off of Facebook Marketplace from this old gentleman that he bought them, like, I don't know if he bought them brand new or not, but one was a Bird, and the other one, well, let's say it's a very old Doodlebug. So one of the first gen run Doodlebugs. But anyway, I seen the bike and with the handlebars on it, and I kind of did a little research and found out that it was manufactured by Sears and Roebuck, or sold by Sears and Roebuck. But it's a Bird bike, and Bird made a whole different line of Sears bikes. There's the Bird Wren, the Dover, Bird Duck. I think mine, if I remember correctly, is a Sears Bird Duck or Duck Bird. However you want to say it, whatever. It's a Sears Bird bike. But I don't have a lot of pictures of it, but the ones I do have, there's not very many of them. And I didn't take a whole lot of pictures as I was doing the bike, because at the time I was just getting in the shop, cranking up my tunes, turning the phone off, and just getting in my groove and just having fun building bikes. Now it's kind of not that way when you got to do a lot of filming and stuff. But anyway, it's still one of my favorite bikes. It's just a street cruiser, nothing fancy. Let's go take a look at it and tell me what you think. Like I said, it's an old Sears bike. Ooh, God almighty, that sun got bright. Folks, it's hotter than all get out here. But I got it sitting out here in the driveway. All right, y'all ready to take a look at this dude? I got it in the shade, but we're gonna roll it around in the sun because the paint that I put on this thing is pretty cool. Not nothing too fancy. The rear sprocket was still in extremely good shape. It's one that's got the holes in the back, which is kind of cool. I like it. Scrub brake. I did have to put new shocks on it. That's about it. Still had the original deal down here in the bottom. This is your brake pad that whenever you hit the brake lever, there rubs against your tire. It's called a scrub brake. And it had an original motor on it, and I did keep it. It was kind of seized up, but I think it got a bunch of moisture and stuff in the cylinder. He did have it sitting in a barn. So I yanked the motor off, and if I do remember correctly, the year was 76. And he thought it was the original engine that came on it. But let me roll it over here and get it in the sun. See if we can get you a better look at this You hear that? Sounds like a Swiss watch when you're rolling it. Sexy. All right, let's see, get it on the kickstand. See if we can get down here and zoom in on this paint. Now this paint is a custom buddy of mine at the paint shop. He's always mixing up crazy stuff for people, and he come up with this concoction, and he called it a twist of lime. So it's got a little metallic in it. I don't know if you can see it, but the sun, when the sun hits it, it's really, really sparkly. Put a little bit of mother of pearl in it. So we can get down here on the fender and see if it, maybe it'll shine where you can see it on camera. Anyway, yeah. Paint looks really goofy when it's in the shade, but when it's in the sun, in person, man, it's all sparkly. But we put a little, I think this is a 3.5 horse Briggs that I had laying around that ran, so I just kind of Oshkosh me a little air cleaner thing up here because the factory air cleaner box, which I painted and everything, and then realized it wouldn't fit in the frame. But nothing too fancy. Great street cruiser. It's one of my seats that my buddy Simon did for me, very first seat. So it turned out pretty awesome. Did a little white wall on the tires there. And then we went to the beach party and I took this thing, and one of my buddies, I seen it later and I was like, all right, which one of y'all knuckleheads decided to stick a beer tab on my mini bike riser? He messaged me back. He's like, oh man, that was me. I hope I didn't scratch the paint. And I was like, no man, it's actually very cool. It's got chips in it. It's a mini bike. Ain't worried about it. But that's been on there, I don't know how many years, ever since the first time I took it out. So he called it the Land Shark bike. So since it's a Land Shark, whatever, beer tab. And the paint the color of it kind of fit good. So you could probably want to know if this thing runs. So let me stick this on a tripod. We're gonna crank it up and I'll take you for a quick rip around the block. All right, see if this old girl will pop off. Oh yeah. Nice, bone stock, just a street cruiser. I did put me a little custom copper exhaust pipe on there, something a little bit different. Cool. All right, let's take for a rip around the block. All right, we on? Yeah, we're on. Figured I'd get my good lime green mini bike life hat on since I'm rolling around the block. Get some shades. Ooh, it's hot, folks. We're gonna make this a quick ride. All right. Ooh, that seat's a little warm with that kickstand up. All right. Gonna put it right around the block. Here we go. I didn't check the gas. Hopefully we got enough. All right, hang on. boy. All right, let's get back down here. Woo! All right, folks, there you go. There's you another tell and show. This old here, about a, we'll say it's a 70-something model bird bike. Anyway, it's one of my very first ones. I really like jumping on this one and cruising around the block because it's not loud, doesn't bother the neighbors, and it's just quiet, very smooth, comfortable riding bike. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this small video. Make sure to check out my Brandon stuff on all of his social media platforms, and tell him Rick sent you over there. Check him out. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to leave me a comment or a thumbs up. And if you're new, hit that subscribe bell. It'll be greatly appreciated. We'll see y'all soon. Y'all take care.